Hello once again, everybody. It's Chris Besnoy with ICE TV, brought to you by IceCan.com. Welcome to video 4 of the series that we've called Facility Design 101 for Cannabis Production Facilities. In previous videos, we went through the front reception area. We've gone through the office area. Today, we're going to talk about the employee change rooms, washrooms, and gowning area. This is a very important piece for the design of your facility to meet GXP compliance. We'll explain GXP as we go along. Nonetheless, we're going to go through the features of this particular facility design and why we've designed it the way we have. Before we go forward, I'd like to note that this washroom here, we explained this in another video, this is a washroom meant for office staff and also any couriers or visitors coming into the facility. The reason why we have a separate washroom here is that we don't want to have any people that are visitors or any guests to the facility going through front reception and going into an employee change room. That's just for security reasons. That makes sure that any staff that are working in the facility know that their belongings are secure. So as we continue along, the idea is that staff come in for their shift during the day. They're authenticated into the main front door, into the second door. They come into this change room. So this could be men's or women's. In this case, this is men's and women's change room. They come through one of these main entrance doors. These entrance doors do not need to be access controlled unless you want them to be. Could be a card reader access control. It could be a high security keyway. Either way, I typically do not put access control on these doors. There's no need. Why? Because we've already gone through this main security door. So the idea is a staff member comes in, they can use the washrooms here. There's one located here, separate from the employee washroom, the office staff washroom rather. So there's another one here for employees working in the cultivation side or production side of your facility. You're going to have lockers inside of this space so that staff can take off their winter jackets, they can take off their winter boots, they can get into whatever clothes they're going to wear underneath their gowns. They can come in through one of these main entrance doors to the gowning area leading from the change room. The idea is that before you even enter into one of these two doors, you're already sanitized. You've already got your hairnets on potentially. You've already got your booties on. You've already washed your hands. You've already changed out of your outside clothes. Either way, when you enter through these doors, you are getting even cleaner than you were before. Inside of this gowning area, this is a very important piece for GXP compliance. We call it GMP, GAP, GPP, whatever you may call it. You can look up these terms. Essentially, it is a standard that is used for the design of a production facility, specifically for cannabis and controlled drugs. In some sense, it could be for food also. The idea is that the production area is clean, almost like a hospital. So this area here, this whole production area is considered a clean environment. And we want to make sure that we are clean when we go in, so we don't bring any contamination into the growing areas. We do that by offering a very secured and compliant gowning area. So we've got an entrance door from either change room coming in this way. And the idea is that inside of this gowning area, we're going to put on the gowns. They're already going to be sanitized. We're going to put on hairnets, booties, whatever the case may be. We're going to hand sanitize again. We are going to get ourselves even cleaner before we enter the main production facility through this main entrance door. I would put access control on that main entrance door for employee tracking purposes, not to make sure they showed up for work, just to make sure you know who's in the building. Also, you want to make sure that if there's any visitors or couriers that need to get changed and gowned before you take them on a tour of your main facility, don't have access to just walk into your main facility without being escorted. That's a big security feature. I would put access control on this particular door. The construction of this gowning area is also very important. You're going to want to make sure you have washable, sanitizable walls. We either call them FRP, IRPs, whatever you may call them. The idea is that it's resilient walls that can be easily sanitized, either through a broom or a cloth or a spray, whatever you need to do to make sure that room is clean. That's for GXP compliance. There's no sense in getting gowned in a dirty room. So we got to make sure this room is completely clean. Also make sure any gaps along the top and the bottom of your wall panels are fully sealed with food grade caulking. Food grade caulking is extremely important. The idea is that this room is fully sealed, fully sanitized, fully clean. By the time staff member leaves this door and this gowning area into the main production facility, they are considered clean. Essentially what we're doing is we're dividing the facility down this line. And we're saying that anybody, ooh, that's an awful line. You get the point. Anybody past this gowning area that enters into the facility is clean. Anybody that just came from outside, that have their winter clothes on, that have their summer clothes on, maybe it's a little bit dusty, maybe they haven't fully sanitized, they have to clean their hands, they remain in what we call the dirty side of the facility. Pretty straightforward. Clean side, dirty side. Extremely important for GXP, GMP, GAP, GPP, ABC compliance. Thanks for watching this video. The next video is going to be video number 5. We're going to walk you through the main hallway and why we've laid out the rooms the way we have, again, for compliance, but also for flow inside of your production facility. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. This informative video was brought to you by icecan.com, the industry's first marketplace for new and used equipment. Whether you're looking for brand new equipment for your cannabis venture, maybe you're looking for some used equipment, we can easily source that for you and ship it to you anywhere in the world, right to your front doorstep. Maybe you're looking for some services. We know a lot of great people in this industry. You've been around for the past 10 years. We can easily help you and refer you to anybody that you may need, whether it's advisory services, regulatory compliance, maybe you're looking for some funding for your cannabis venture. Either way you look at it, we can easily help source that consultancy or that service you may need. Once again, thanks for watching. This is ICE TV, brought to you by icecan.com.